I do believe in kids. Well, maybe you're a little confused with the first point that I tell to you all for believing in kids, right? But believe it or not, there are so many things that I got from believing in kids. Well, I'm Chairani Safitri from Diponegoro University, and let me tell you the reasons why I speak that first point to you all. So, it started from me who felt that life was so tiring, teasy, and it's just like depressed, but not really depressed. Until I decided to open my Spotify, and I know that you all had already felt the same way, right? Then we played our chosen playlist, and exactly a sad playlist. I do really follow the vibes with the songs on while being sad, crying, hopeless, and any kind of thing. And maybe you're thinking, if this is going to talk about mental health condition. Well, yes, that's true, but we're not going to talk about that. I put this into something different, and that's about live environment. Why? Because sometimes when I was sad, I might be thinking if everything could be because of the society. Nowadays, the environment of the society was not that good sometimes. So I blame the environment around me. Until I realized that, I think this is the thing that I need to question to myself. Then I ask myself, the environment around me that is not good, or the environment of myself that has a problem. Then I kept quiet while watching the sunset with a hand-held cup of coffee. And the only key that I got at that time was about acceptance. Acceptance to realize if the main problem was coming from myself. So, I need to lower my ego and fix the environment for myself first, then I can handle the environment around without being more stressed and also not blame the outside environment. But ladies and gentlemen, to find the answer was not that really easy. It took some time for that, until there was one time that I realized that my friends had some bad days and they were joking oh, it's really good to be a kid again. And I was like, to be a kid again? Yes, to be a kid again. But I didn't directly accept that statement. I just think why don't that statement become reality? I know it's really impossible, but the thing is not about reality. Instead, we make it as an imagination that only our soul can feel of being a kid. Because I define kids as cheerful, fun, also active creatures. Who doesn't want to be happy just like kids? Of course, everyone wants it, right? Especially for Gen Z like us that need a very happy life. But maybe you're wondering, how can we make it the same just like kids? We know if kids are not having a lot of big problems like adults. Yes, they have problems, but it's really easy to be solved their problem, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's it. Some people still think like this. Whereas if we think again about problems, what is problem? Even that's big or small problems, but it's still called as a problem, that is a problem solving, right? And maybe the thing that make it different is about how we think about it. So, we need to use our imagination to make our soul to become just like a kid. We still enjoy the life, but we still make sure to think about our problem. Relax, everyone. Just think if every single problem that we have in life will be solved if we handle that without panic, etc. And remember, we need to fix the environment of ourselves first by having a good mind. And remember again, every person, kids or adults, must be having some problems in life. So learn from kids. They still enjoy the life until people say it if most of them want to be a kid again. So I think it's time for us right now to make people and ourselves say it if, oh, I'm not jealous of kids again. I can handle my own problems with my own way. And also, I'm succeeding just like kids, that being happy, also enjoy the life. Well, that's the point that we need to highlight to ourselves. So, if we follow some of the characters from the kids, even we have problems, we know what our soul, our mind, so we can make our emotional being stable, because we keep the affirmation for believing in kids. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have already told by my grandpa, if we have a good mind and a good soul, everything that happens to ourselves, either good or bad, we can deal that naturally, just like what we think. But maybe every person has their own way to look for an affirmation that must be installed for having a good environment. So ladies and gentlemen, as you already heard from this page, it's just like the nature environment. Yes, nature environment that need to be aware by protecting them within water, etc. And it's the same just like ourselves, our life environment. We can make our life environment become better based on how we think. So that's why we need to have a good mind for this, to make ourselves become better and also our life being stable. Because in my opinion, mind, soul, and life environment are the things that cannot be separated. So that's why this is how I built my life environment awareness, by believing in kids. So, what about yours? Do you want to believe in kids too? Or do you have your own way for that? It's all based on yours. I'm Chairani from Diponegoro University. Thank you so much for watching.